that theater, that Ed
I
Sullivan
know.
Theater, is the best place to perform.
It's a great
in the
theater.
world. I mean, it's just such
It's
a great,
incredible.
physically dynamic, spiritual
Yes.
place.
Yeah.
And the idea that could possibly just sit empty.
You know what?
Oh my
We're
God.
Dana White is gonna take it back, and he's gonna recreate Slap Fight, which was an awesome show. Gone too soon. So we'll be having so much fun in the Ed Sullivan Theater. Sure, don't you worry.
Keep your chin up.
Yeah, we're having MMA at the Kennedy Center. We're having slap fights at Ed Sullivan.
It's breaking bread.
If you haven't joined our Patreon yet, you really should. It's pretty great. You get stuff from the road. You get extra downloads after the episode. Lots of cool content. Go over to patreon.com and look up our podcast. And we'd love to see you over there. And for those of you who have already signed up, we'll see you there in a little bit. So nice to have you.
Oh my God, it's so nice to be here. Thanks for having me.
Last night, I was looking at your name because I was in West Hampton
Oh, yeah.
performing at the Performing Arts Center, where you will be performing in
I will.
September.
That's right. I'm going to be in West Hampton, I think on September 6th or 7th.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's nice to see you on tour.
Yeah, like it's very light. You know what I mean?
Right.
I do this little show that I love so much, and I can only take it to certain types of venues. Like it has to be the right type of intimacy for me to do it the way that I like to do it.
Right.
And so I'm happy. I never go to the Hamptons, so this is kind of fun for me.
Yeah, it was really kind of
really pretty.
Really pretty.
Really pretty.
I know. I'm a Jersey Shore guy.
Okay.
I go to the shore,
You go to the shore.
and my family's always gone to the shore.
Okay.
So when I started living in New York and then went to the Hamptons just to, very rarely, I was like, oh, I get it. I get it. This
I
is
see what all the hubbub's about.
this is like Martha's Vineyard, but right outside the
Right.
city.
Well, I grew up in Canada, so I'm like a Canadian lake beach lady. So I'm very accustomed to like beaches that are more like mud with grass coming up, and then you fall into a lake and drapes. You kind of like stumble past the leeches, and then you're in the water, and things are touching you all the time. So
I gotta say, lake
life.
that's kind of creepy,
It's
and it always
gross.
smells a little weird.
Oh yeah, we used to rent a place in the Catskills actually on this really a pretty like a small lake that we swam in it. We swam in it constantly, and there were little. I mean, Canada would call them pickerel. They're just mean, awful fish. They're like disgusting. They're ugly. People fish for them.
Yeah.
When you eat them, they taste like shit, and they would physically bite me. I had like little bite marks
As you're
on my body.
swimming?
Yeah, sometimes they just bite you. They're just like the most awful creatures. Anyway,
Yeah, lake life is weird.
it is weird. I kind
It's
of love
weird.
it. It's a little skanky.
It is
That's
skanky.
kind of.
It's kind of why. I know there's people listening who are like, you don't know.
You don't understand lakes.
But I do, because everyone on lakes are drunk. Because
Yes.
to get through it,
Of course,
you need a
have to.
pontoon
Like,
boat.
Let me imagine that this is the ocean. Like I don't even want
Right.
to see the land on the other side of this tiny lake. There's no one else here. It's just me. I'm in Montauk.
Yeah. But what a great theater, though, at West
Great.
Hampton. That is a
Okay.
nice little spot.
I'm
Have you
excited.
been before?
No.
Oh, you're going to
No,
like
it's all
it.
new.
Oh, you're going to like
It's
it.
all brand new.
And the
Great.
show you're talking about is
I talk about, yes.
the menopause show.
It is. It's called How to Survive Menopause, and I love doing it. I love doing it so much.
Yeah.
Like a crazy amount. It's
Really?
really
How long you been doing
effortless and
it?
fun. I've been doing it for a while, and I'm writing a book. Like it's kind of, I've leaned into
the mystery.
the age I am and the mystery, and it's very satisfying. It's very like, I don't know. There's just something about it. The audiences are listen, it is the most self-selecting crowd that there could possibly be. Like there's no one just wanders in, like if you're performing in a mall, like, and they
Right.
just step in and they're like, could I be entertained? There's absolutely no one there that isn't hungry for that
Yeah.
extremely specific material.
Yeah.
So it's so much fun to do.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool how, and I don't think it's just emerging because people in my life are experiencing it.
Right.
But you can tell there's a lot of voices that are like, why haven't we been trying to get answers to what is happening
Yes.
to us? Like it's bizarre that in 2025, for the first time, people are like, hey, this is a major physical, mental thing that we have to go through. No one's talked about it
We've all been afraid or like ashamed to talk about it forever until 5 years ago. Like, it's actually, I was thinking about it the other day because now every time I talk about it, everyone's like, it's like so interesting right now. It's just like hot right now. And I'm like, well, first of all, yes. And so hot, but also it's so new that we're talking about it. So I'm like, don't get sick of it. Like,
right. It's not a trend.
Don't get bored of hearing about it. Now we just talk about it.
Yeah.
Now it's just kind of like, and there's so much more to learn. Like, we don't know about our bodies. It's wild.
How universal is the experience, and how it seems to me that it's this giant thing that everyone goes through. All women go through, but it's also seems very individual.
It's very individual. I think like there are some the only common thread that I think exists is that you go through, like, your body has an earthquake
right.
of some sort. And the variety is kind of endless. And almost nobody knows that it's happening to them when it's happening to them. And there is a kind of like a fugue state that you enter. And that is that's the shared experience as I understand it, that you're not really prepared in general. For my generation, anyway, I'm 55 now. Like when I entered perimenopause, I think I was around 46 or 47, and it wouldn't have occurred to me in 10 million years. Like, we're not talking about even 10 years ago.
Right.
It wasn't in my mind. It wasn't in my thought process. I didn't know anything about it. Why would I have? No one ever taught me or said the word out loud. Right?
Right. So you're not anticipating when's that coming?
Yeah, no. And I had it in my head, like, I just had this thing in my head that I was like, oh, I'll probably stop having my period when I'm like 57. Like, that was just the number that I had in my head. So when I felt this eruption when I just felt like so discombobulated, I was so emotional all the time. I was like, my job is so hard. Oh, I'm so busy. I guess I'm very stressed. But there was, like something was actually happening in addition to being very stressed.
How slow of a process? Like, you say it's like an earthquake, but is it like an earthquake, or is it?
Well, suddenly you kind of, I think for me, I don't know, again, it's so individual.
Right.
For me, I found that there was just like, I probably cried very consistently for like a year and a half. Do you know what I mean? I kind of was just like, what am I always crying? Like, and it was not even about things that were worthy of tears. Like, it was not, it was like, oh, a tender commercial. Like a tender commercial by Hallmark at Christmas time when the bus driver gets a card from a little boy. And I'm like inconsolably sobbing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, completely.
It's not, it doesn't feel right. And even, everyone in my family was kind of looking at me. They were like, you really are so much more raw.
Right.
Like, everything was raw.
Yeah.
My irritability was just like, I would go from, it was just extremes.
Yeah.
It just was like extremes for a long period of time.
What's strange too, or unfortunate, is it also comes at a time of life where there's a lot of reasons to cry. Like, there's parents that are going through stuff, and your kids are doing whatever, and it is a marker, and it is a time where you're feeling it from a lot of emotions of everybody in your family.
There's like a lot going on.
Yeah.
People sort of think that babies are the hardest stage of child, but I actually think in child rearing, the older they get, the more emotionally heavy everything is. Everything's very weighted. And when you're in your 40s, you have so many responsibilities.
Yeah.
You are really like, the world is bearing down on you in a great way and a hard way and all the different ways.
Yeah.
And so,
but it's a lot.
It could just be stress. Like, it could just be mounting stress. It's believable.
Yeah.
But
yeah, there's reasons to cry, and then
sure.
you're crying, and you're like, but wait a minute, this is going beyond like.
Yeah, and it's funny to talk about it in a way because I don't even feel. It's not like my life was bad. It's not like it wasn't. Like I was sort of manageable. Like I was getting through it. I was doing my work. I was doing it all.
Yeah.
But it was so extremely helpful to me when somebody finally said the word perimenopause, just to me out loud. I was just like, what? Shut up. Tell me everything.
Right.
Because then it just gave me some type of context.
Yeah.
And then I didn't feel like I was going crazy. Like I worried that I was maybe had dementia. Like I was like, I can't remember anything. What's happening to me?
What is happening?
I don't know.
Like what is the physical, like why is nature do this?
Well, I don't know.
Is it just like this part of your physical life is just shutting
they don't really
down or changing or evolving or
your body basically stops producing estrogen.
Right.
So that hormonal flux in the period of perimenopause is when your hormonal levels are just like they're spiking and dropping and spiking and dropping.
Yeah.
For a period of usually like typically 4 to like 14 years. Do you know what I mean? It's just
that's what's
really,
crazy too.
It's really wonderful. I mean,
with
listen.
my wife, I was like, oh, okay, well, we got through it. And then it was all of a sudden she had a hot flash. I was like, wait, I thought this was over a couple of years ago. It's like, no.
No, it just kind of keeps going. I mean, it keeps going for me in different ways. It takes different forms. Some things level off. Some things change. Like, I don't know. I do hormone replacement therapy, which really helps me. I'm like, I really leveled out.
A big deal,
actually,
right?
after that. That was really super helpful. There's so much misinformation out there. There's just like a lot of choppy waters to navigate. And as always, there's always people there ready to take your money and prey upon your feelings of desperation and craziness.
Sure.
There's always people waiting in the wings.
My opening act when we were heading out to West Hampton said, maybe you could ask Samantha why it's called menopause.
Jesus, if I could. Well, I mean, it's obvious. You know, like there are so many questions about it that can't even be answered because we just literally never started seriously studying women's bodies until like 1997. Like we've just been taking half of a man's medication until like the late 90s.
It's so crazy.
So it's very understandable that the word man is in.
But I was like, I said, it's a corny joke. I said, but it kind of makes you think like, well, why hasn't there been more study on it? Men is in it. You would think
you would think it would get more money and attention.
Yeah, we'd be like, hey, this is a man problem. We should.
It's kind of it isn't everybody. Like it touches everyone's, I don't know, it touches everyone's lives.
So when you're doing the show and you have, as you said, your audience there for it, how cool is that connection? Like, do you feel like this is cathartic for
I do. I feel like
different way?
It's extremely cathartic. And you know, what was surprising to me, and I've done it so many times now, is how many men are there? Like how many just like, it's like a very equal audience and they're also having a good time and I don't know, there's our loving partners also care about this.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they're scared.
I know. They should be. But like, yeah, it feels like it feels great to say it out loud. And you know, for me, I like talking about it because I feel like my whole career, my entire business life has been about saying really difficult things out loud, like making comedy out of difficult subject matter. And at the early stages of this, it was very difficult for me to talk about. I couldn't talk about it.
Right.
And so I think as I got more comfortable, just like with as I grew to understand it and as I got more comfortable with it in my own life, I went, I think this should be the hard thing that I say out loud. Like this should be my passion.
Yeah.
Because nobody's talking about it to my personal satisfaction.
Right.
Like in the way that I want to hear it.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's can still be a pretty anodyne
Yeah.
conversation, or like the material can be sort of boring or earnest, or
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just
Or
kind
opaque. It's
of opaque, dull, or the conversation is very centered around like being so hot and sexy in your 50s, like just being like never having looked better, never have had hotter sex in your life. And I'm like, holy shit, like that's not for me either. Can I have like, can somebody talk to me like I'm a real fucking person?
Right.
Like fuck off.
yeah.
Like I know you want to do movies still, but that's just not. I understand. Like I get it, but I don't have to worry about that. So I come straight at the
Yeah.
material in, I think, a
Yeah.
very satisfying way.
It's interesting that it's that you have a subject that's it's I was thinking about it like on the walk over, just about my act last night, and whenever you're thinking of like where am I don't want to just retread and
Sure.
talk. So like to break new ground, it often is stuff that you're uncomfortable with. You yourself are uncomfortable with.
Right. I'm sure.
And it's like then if you can kind of go after those subjects a little bit.
A little bit. It's
Yeah.
like maybe a little bit like Scientology.
Right.
You just like strap yourself into an e-meter and just keep saying the thing out loud over and over again until it dissipates.
yeah.
I think that's pretty much, I mean, we're just doing our own
Yeah.
brand of Scientology, maybe. But it's,
Yeah, completely.
it's extremely helpful. And like the more I go out and do the show, I have fun with it. I just enjoy it. I only really want to do things that I like doing these days.
Yeah.
It's like I'm too old to
Right.
give a shit about anything else.
Yeah.
So I'm learning too. Like people are teaching me. So
Yeah.
I'm amazed by the things that people tell me. Like
Yeah. You said a book. Are you putting this into a book, like this subject? Into a
Oh,
book?
for sure.
Well,
yeah,
that's great.
I am,
That would be
because
great.
I like it. I like writing. I sat down. It's flowing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you're in
Yeah.
a kind of a flow state, it's very fun,
Yeah.
very satisfying.
Yeah. When you do perform live, is there a portion of the audience? I mean, the title is the title, but
Yeah.
how much are people looking from you for some political opinion?
I don't know. I don't know if they are, and I'm not really providing it. I'm just not. That's not the focus of the show.
Yeah.
The reason why I named it what I named it
Yeah.
is to eliminate any confusion
Right.
about like what we're going to be talking
Yeah,
about
it's very
tonight.
clear.
It's super duper
Yeah.
clear. Yes.
Do
Couldn't be more clear.
Do you feel like, or maybe you are still participating in it somewhat, but is it a break from, you were so heavily
So
into
focused.
politics and
Yeah.
and all of it.
I'm not really grappling. I write about it somewhat
do?
in a Substack occasionally. Like there's no real marketplace for me to engage with political material. There's no huge opportunity to do so. I was doing some podcasting with the Daily Beast recently, and I may do that again. And that was pretty sad. I kind of got it out. I got
Yeah.
a lot of it out whenever I do that.
You still
podcast.
carry it.
I carry it.
Right.
I carry it. It's in my brain
Yeah.
at all times.
Right.
Unless I go on vacation and then I really disconnect.
Yeah.
Have to.
I did this
Yeah.
last 2 weeks.
You did?
I went to the beach with my family.
Great.
And I was like, no social media at all.
Great.
And I would look at the New York Times app or whatever, just to poke, but I was really disengaged.
Yeah.
And when I came back out of it, as soon as I went on Instagram and started
Yes.
DL Hughley, all my news sources of outrage.
Right.
I was so quick back to,
Yeah.
"Rawr."
It
And
feels like your chest is caving in.
It
Like
does.
there's a physical, there's something that happens, your shoulders, like all of everything you've worked hard to cultivate relaxation wise can just vaporize.
instantly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it made me realize how I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. How damaging it is to just be scrolling and looking at all of the outrage. But then the other side of it, of course, is, well, you don't want to just put your head in the sand while these big things are happening. But then the other side of it is, what am I doing about it?
Right.
What can I do about it? Other than ride it out and vote in 2 years, a year and a half.
But I know it's really,
Right?
it's a really complex conversation. Like, I don't really have any answers. I feel in equal measure pretty hopeless, and agitated, and like I'm like, should I run for office? Like in my local jurisdiction? Because there's a lot of book banners, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find my way through it too.
I know.
I feel like we went away. I left the country actually for a couple of. We just keep leaving the country. Actually,
traveling?
yeah, we're just
really?
like traveling. We've been actually traveling a lot, and it's when you leave the shores of this great nation.
Yeah.
You do. It is noticeable how much people are not. Like reading the news is not their hobby.
Right.
There.
Yeah.
In a lot, like across all kinds of places that I've been to in the last 6 months. Like, it's just not, we do need better hobbies here. We do need better hobbies. I agree with that.
But then the other side of it is, but do we have to pay attention because holy shit, they're destroying everything and we've got to try and stop it.
Oh, for sure. But then you pay attention and then you go, well, CBS just paid him $16 million. Like, what?
Yeah.
You're like, wait, what are we?
Yeah. And
well, I'm mad about it, but what? What?
Yeah. Then I post something on Instagram and make a bunch of people scream at me.
I'm making my kids go to protests, and when like I'm like, I don't know what else to do. I'm like, everybody, we're going to protest, and my kids are like, it's raining, and I'm like, listen, here's how it works. I'm like, this is how it fucking works, okay? When there's a protest, you have to physically go to it, and then people drive by, and then they see you standing in the rain, looking lame. It's definitely a lame experience. Like, it's terrible. And you stand around for a couple of hours with other nice people, and you say like, "Fuck you! Like, your fucking bad ideas are ruining everything." I'm like, you have to.
Yeah.
And then the people driving by and like just honking, next time they park and they join you, and then more people join you, and then there's people.
Yeah.
And you can't deny large crowds of people in the same way. That's a little harder. But listen, I have got no answers for you.
I know. I know. It's a weird time. It's a very strange time. Mm-hmm. So what do you think of the Colbert of it all?
Oh,
I mean, gadzooks.
Oh, my God.
I mean, the show loses $40 million a year.
Yep.
So that's a reality.
That's a reality.
The parent company is trying to curry favor with the president. So that's a reality.
Yeah. I think both things are true. I think both things are just true and real. Like, it definitely was hemorrhaging money. I don't think that's, these legacy shows, like, they are hemorrhaging money with no real end to that in sight. People are just not tuning in.
Yeah.
And even remotely. Comparatively to how they used to. Well, people are literally on their phones all the time, for one thing, so they actually don't necessarily need a recap of the day's events. Yeah. They're very well versed in what has happened. Yeah. And they'd really rather watch like people just absolutely murder each other in a South Korean game show. Just like watching people fall off cliffs to relax at night before nodding off.
That is very true. That's when I on tour, and I don't talk a lot politics, but I would mention something about the cruelty of like Elon Musk when he was just taking all these people that got into these jobs because they really are out of nobility and loving this country. And so anyway, I would just mention that the only times it didn't get applause or have people react was when you really got the sense, oh, they don't know what I'm saying. Like, they're not It's not that they're bad people or good people. They're just not paying attention. They just
Yeah.
don't. They're not watching the news. They've got their life and they're doing their thing.
They're living life.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of
Which is similar to what you're saying about the people in other countries.
Which is not to say that there aren't problems absolutely everywhere,
Right.
but like it is not necessarily a national sport in the exact same way
Yeah.
that we are experiencing it. And we extra experience it in New York and LA and places where it's just all of our friends, everything we read, like we're
Right.
consuming news media all the time. And I do too. So I'm not
Yeah.
but we don't relax in the same way by watching everybody get together and everybody lay down in your bed TV
Right.
and watch some jokes and some interviews. So that is
Right.
true. And it is also true that when the president of the United States has to give his sign off on a corporate merger, the thing you can't do is make jokes about him. He's a thin-skinned
Yeah.
idiot, and we know he's like a pernicious cancer, and he cares about that stuff, and it's just true. You can't do it.
Yeah.
When I had my show, Full Frontal, we had like 3 mergers when we were in business, and it was a constant source of conversation.
Really?
It was like, it really just came up. It came up all the time.
Really?
It came up all the time.
And would they?
like,
In what way would they tell you maybe back
oh
off?
my gosh, 100%. It was nobody, when a huge corporate merger is happening,
Yeah.
nobody wants to cause trouble. You can't, business trumps everything.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what your values are. It doesn't matter how important you think like legacy media is. None of that fucking matters when you're
Yeah.
talking about people, hundreds, millionaires and billionaires literally making their business transactions.
Yep.
Everything you think that is important is absolutely like impotent.
Not
it does
even a
not matter. It's
consideration.
not even a consideration. So of course, it was leeching money, and I'm sure they had many agonizing conversations about what they were going to do to turn the ship around, what they were going to do to like make the show profitable again. And that's true probably of all the shows, you know, how do we make this profitable?
Yeah.
But the extra element of it is that it's so much easier for them to cut it loose with this merger coming down the pike.
Yeah.
Like it makes the decision such a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And probably the most agonizing decisions they were having were about how do we float this? Like how do we not get a lot of blowback? Like
Yeah.
I'm sure they knew it was happening a long time ago.
Right.
And the considerations were like how can we position it so that the story can be not as bad as it
Yeah.
could be. Like it's awful. I know so many people who work there.
Yeah.
I love Steven.
Yeah.
I consider him to be a friend. I think he's amazing. So I like shocked, not surprised,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, the only bright thing, and it's a horrible example, is, these forms are old and musty and
Sure.
going away. I mean, he's still 3 million people. I mean, it wasn't nothing. He was
Yeah,
still
no.
doing better than all the rest of them.
Of course.
But when you look at, I hate to even say it, but Tucker Carlson,
Sure.
he leaves Fox, which is gigantic, but he has a big voice.
Big.
He has a
Huge.
big voice with his podcast, and Steven can do a very similar thing.
If you choose it, like if he wants,
wants to.
if he wants to do that,
Yeah.
I'm certain that like other doors and avenues will be like
Yeah.
just opening their arms for it.
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah.
You
I
know-
mean, when I would go on these late night shows
Yeah.
in recent years, you'd get like on social media like 1 or 2 like good jobs or whatever, and then you go on a
Right.
podcast.
Yeah.
And it would just light up with
Yes.
the responses.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's shifted.
It's all really shifted, and it's a time for innovation. Like
Yeah.
it's sort of it will breed like new venues and new outlets, and
Yeah.
it'll be fine. But a lot of people will be like, I very much limit. I do understand. I think probably Steven's in hell right now because when you have a staff of 200 people. You can't take all those people with you to your next adventure, and that's just a lot of
I
people
know.
who have built lives around a steady page. It's really, really awful.
One of the other awful things is that theater, that Ed
I
Sullivan
know.
theater is the best place to perform.
It's a great
in the
theater.
world. I mean, that's just such
It's
a great,
incredible.
physically dynamic,
Yes.
spiritual place.
Yeah.
And the idea that could possibly just sit empty.
You know what?
Oh my
We're
God.
Dana White is gonna take it back, and he's gonna recreate Slap Fight, which was an awesome show. Gone too soon. So we'll be having so much fun in the Ed Sullivan Theater. Sure, don't you worry.
Yeah, keep your chin up.
Yeah, we're having MMA at the Kennedy Center. We're having slap fights at Ed Sullivan. It's all going to be great.
It's all going to be great.
Just need
Hang
to
in there,
change your
Steven.
mindset. You just need to get your mind right.
Yeah. This is the Breaking Bread podcast, and I couldn't bake you bread because I'm traveling.
That's
So I
fine.
apologize. I'll take care of you one of
Thank
these
you.
days. But Vesuvio Bakery is they're not a sponsor, but I love them. So there's some
Vesuvio's great.
croissants and
Thank
a couple
you.
treats in there for
Oh my
you
God,
and yours.
thank you.
You're very
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're very welcome.
That's so kind.
Who cooks in your house?
So I've been married to Jason Jones.
Very funny Jason
very funny, the
Jones.
very funny Jason Jones. We've been together for almost 30 years now, which is
Wow.
like kind of crazy.
It's a big number.
It's a big number. And I think we share certain things. I would say I do the lion's share, but he does a lot.
Yeah.
He does a lot.
What's your show off dish?
You know what? That's so funny. I have a list of show off dishes.
Oh,
and then
yeah?
I made a salad last night that was so good that I put it on my list. I wrote it down. I went,
did.
Like it's like a list that's like companies coming.
Yeah.
What can I have you have your staples.
Yeah. Oh,
where
yeah,
you're
the
like,
go-tos.
Your go-tos. Last night I made a delicious meal, like a perfect summer meal. And I was like, writing it down in case we ever have house guests. Like nobody wants to come out to where we are in the summer. It's like kind of
Tell
far
me about
away.
the salad because I'm bored out of my mind with mine.
Well, I made 2 great salads in the last 2 days. So I made a farro salad with all these fresh vegetables and this delicious vinaigrette and like little slim slivered radishes and
Nice.
tomatoes from our garden and arugula. It was just like refreshing and delicious. And then last night I had the freshest peaches.
Ooh.
And I put it with burrata and a really good olive oil and salt and pepper and something else. I made my own pesto and I put a little smear of pesto under it.
Oh, man.
And I made pasta with the fresh pesto from our garden. Like Jason's a gardener, actually. He grows all these vegetables.
Really?
We had all this basil. And it was just like
Man, oh, man.
chef's kiss good.
Good job.
God, it was
Good job.
Actually, my mouth is watering.
Yeah, completely.
Oh, I love it. I love to cook. I love
that's
to,
great.
I love to bake.
Did you always do it? Oh, you love to bake.
I do.
Yeah?
I do. I don't bake bread, but I'm trying to learn because
If you can bake bread.
I think so.
Because I'm not a great baker. Like, I'm more
Okay.
of a cook.
Yeah.
But baking is just enough room for error where you can
Right.
still pull it off without being like that precision baking, that
Right.
beautiful, ornate
Right.
thing that I don't have a...
Can't do that. I
Yeah.
can't make it. I can make it delicious, but not ornate.
Right.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
But I do.
Rustic. I like to say rustic.
I like rustic. Homespun.
Yeah, homespun.
delicious?
That's a good one.
But I bought some sourdough starter and I'm like, I got to get this right.
Yeah.
I got to do that.
It's so great. I mean,
Yes.
it took
Fresh
over my
bread.
life. It literally took over my life.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. I haven't stopped forever.
How did you get started?
I was writing on a show on Red Oaks on Amazon.
Yeah.
And one of the writers there, Max, was he learned what sourdough was with the starter and all that. And I'd
Yeah.
never heard of it. And he was kind of a scientific mind. And he was explaining this weird creature that's
Right.
where all bread came from. That was natural yeast. So I told my family about it at dinner, and my kids were younger. And I told them the whole story about how you put flour and water in a bowl and the yeast just flies around and goes in the bowl and all of a sudden starts to eat it. And that's where yeast comes that we use for bread comes from. And my daughter started one for me for
my
Christmas.
God.
So she like hid this bowl and got it going. And then at Christmas gave me the starter.
That's a beautiful gift.
It's a beautiful gift. So, it took a little bit to be like, oh, thanks, like handing me this goo in the morning.
Yeah, a jar of goo, smelly goo.
Yeah. And, but then I made my first loaf and I just got hooked. I can't explain it truly. I just got hooked on it.
I love that so much. I like it's a kind of a wonky, like it's particular to sourdough too. It's like a little, because there's enough kitchen science that you're like, you have to be a little bit, you have to like detail a little bit.
A little bit. But you ever see those books like the, there's like a giant from like some chef from like MIT, like put together this giant, the modernist bread.
Oh no, I haven't seen it.
It's like 8 volumes, like 900 pages each of the science of bread. And I'm like, I can't.
Yeah, there's some.
That's insane.
Some things go too far. But I did buy 2 little. I bought these, like a farm market near my house sells little, just like literally Ziplocs. Like it's so casual of dry starter from this guy who has, like basically, I think his house must smell so bad. Like it's just like a sour, his sour starters from all these different eras in his own life.
Right.
And he dries the starter and sells it to you.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right, I got my jars.
It's great. It really is. Yeah.
My children tasked me with that project over the summer because they're like, we know you want to. So that's your summer goal.
Yeah.
Is to start making some
if you're
loaves.
making stuff like that, it's just right up your alley.
We have a bakery near where we live, and they make sourdough milk bread.
Sourdough milk bread.
And it is so good.
Really?
It is soft. And it's just like the most delectable bread.
That's the best.
And they sell it in like a 3-inch cube.
Yeah.
It's like so expensive.
Oh, really?
It's so worth it. It's worth every penny.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, God, I love it.
Hey, everybody. We'd like to thank the good people at ButcherBox for sponsoring today's program. ButcherBox is a great company that sends you these beautiful, beautiful meats, and you put them in your freezer, and it gives you the comfort and the knowledge that when you get home off the road, you are going to have amazing, amazing food just waiting for you in your freezer. I am on the road now for quite some time, and I am in New York, where you just walk past these places and it's like $60 for a steak and $25, $30 for a chicken thigh, and it just blows your mind and it starts to wear on you. And it's just a nice thing to know when I get home off the road, I have a freezer full of this great, well-sourced protein that is just waiting for me. It's when I get home, the last thing I want to do is go to a store and try and figure stuff out. I just want to open a freezer, defrost, and know that I've got some quality. ButcherBox delivers better meat and seafood straight to your door, including 100% grass-fed, free-range, organic chicken, pork raised crate-free, and wild-caught seafood. All ButcherBox proteins are sourced from partners who meet strict animal welfare and sustainability standards. That means no antibiotics or added hormones ever. It's a great thing to know, because a lot of times you go into the store and you're like, I want to do the right thing. I want to buy the right kind of meat. And then you're looking at the little packages and you just I end up just tossing into the cart what I think is best. It's nice to know that somebody is looking out for you on the other end. Whether you're feeding a growing family or trying to eat clean without the stress, ButcherBox offers curated or fully customizable plans that fit your schedule and your preferences. Right now, ButcherBox is offering our listeners $20 off their first box and free protein for a year. So go to butcherbox.com/Papa, P-A-P-A, to get this limited time offer and free shipping always. That's butcherbox.com/Papa. Don't forget to use our link so they know that we sent you. Our listeners get $20 off their first box and free protein for a year. Great sponsor, ButcherBox. Support the podcast by paying them a visit. You don't spend someone a visit. Just butcherbox.com. Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any scars, and from what?
I do. I have a few scars. I have, well, I guess you could tell by looking at me. I'm very moly. I have a lot of moles.
Uh-huh.
Anytime I'm on camera, there's always one helpful person who will be like, you should get your moles checked. I'm like, I understand. I know about moles.
Leave me alone.
Yeah. When I was young, when I was born, actually, I was born with a big mole on the side of my body that was like the size of a mouse. Like, it was huge. And it was like scary enough looking. Like, it was enough that the doctors were like, we actually have to remove that because that's going to kill her later in life.
Wow.
So they removed that. And there was also one on the bottom of my foot that they removed. So I have actually a gigantic, it's like a full, I would say it's an 8-inch scar across my side.
How old were you when they took it off?
I was 7.
7?
I was in the hospital for a few days. Like, it was like a big operation.
Wow, that's heavy.
Yeah. They must have really, unbeknownst to me, no one talked to me about it. They were just like, yeah, bye, see you in 2 days. And I was like, where am I going?
Yeah, they don't.
I'm sure that they really excavated it because it's a substantial scar.
I had a little mole on my back, and it grew hair.
Okay. Yeah. Moles are great.
Really
it's the
fun.
sexiest. And my next show will be about moles because it'll be, again.
And to fend off, and it changed and kind of faded and went away.
Sure.
But when you're a kid, it's not a great thing to have at the pool.
It's not.
So I made up a song about it.
Okay.
Because to fend off, to get to the joke before the kids did.
Yes.
And it was, would you like to hear it?
Yeah, I would like to. I will sing
Sammy
it.
on my back, Sammy on my back. What you doing there with all that hair? Sammy.
You know what? I love things that keep you like humble as a child. It's like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I probably never wore a 2-piece bathing suit in my whole life because of this scar. Because on some level, I was very self-conscious about it. But these things make you go into comedy.
They make you, exactly.
That's what these are the formative events.
Yeah, that's right. If you were tossed into the woods,
Okay. Yeah.
just dropped off in the woods,
Sure.
what's your first move?
Oh, my first move is going to be to start a fire. Well, no, to find water. I'm going to locate some water, and then I'm going to build a fire.
What kind of water? Like, so if you walk
River water.
River
Like,
water?
yes, like not standing water.
Right.
Definitely.
Not just a tepid.
I'm going to find some flowing water. I'm not saying that I could find water.
Right.
I'm going to try.
That's what you're.
That's what I'm going to try.
That's what's on your mind.
That's what's on my mind. Yes. I definitely will be the person found dead 30 feet away from a highway.
Yeah, that was. What was that movie with the guy, the kid who? Remember Eddie Vedder wrote songs about him.
Oh.
It was that he went into the woods and he died in like an abandoned bus.
Oh, that
Remember
guy.
that?
Oh, yeah. Christopher something in Alaska.
Yeah, in
He
Alaska.
wrote a book about him. I
Yeah.
feel like John Krakauer wrote a book about it. It's a really good book.
And
Christopher McCandless? Do I have? I don't know.
maybe I don't know.
I've outed some other Christopher McCandless who's like, fuck you, that wasn't me. I'm smart.
Yeah. But I couldn't get into the whole. Sounds terrible, but I couldn't get into the whole. I feel bad for the guy thing because he was kind of like did it on his own, and he was literally like 2 miles from.
He was
Help.
he was close enough to, yeah. I know.
This isn't like really like going off into the wild. Found an abandoned bus a mile from the road.
Where there's a school bus, there's probably a community. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Do you remember your dreams?
Sometimes I remember them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Any
sometimes.
recurring?
I definitely have recurring dreams about my teeth crumbling, which
What?
I think has some type of significance in all the books that are like, interpret your dreams.
Yeah. What does it say?
I can't remember. Most of the interpretations are like, something's coming. And I'm like, well, that's not specific enough. Like, an adventure awaits you. Or like, you seek to control your existence. I'm like, okay, sure.
Right.
I could have told you that. I didn't need to read it. And I do have, I don't often remember them. I'm sure they're very boring. There's like anytime I go on vacation, I have the worst dreams. I'll say that.
Right.
You like when your brain unspools, like the first 3 nights
Yeah,
are like,
yeah.
oh, I'm being chased by another vampire demon and he's coming to kill me and all my children. Like, great. It's just like 3 subsequent nights of terror.
Those first 3 nights, and the whole family goes through it.
Yes.
Everybody has like weird.
Your
Do
brain.
you ever take malaria medication? You ever travel like to Africa or that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I was supposed to. I've been there a few times, and then I was supposed to. The first time I went, they were like, "Take this malaria medication."
Yeah, I forget the
and
name
it was
of it.
it was so hallucinogenic.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, tell me what's the treatment for malaria?" And they were like, "Oh, these same pills." And I was like, "Well, can I just wait until I get malaria to take these fucking horrible pills?" And so I just stopped taking them. I didn't take them.
I have 2 daughters and my
Yeah.
wife, and we were taking them. And
Yeah.
that first night, we all showed up at breakfast like, "What did you dream?"
Right.
It was so vivid.
Vivid, yeah.
So intense.
Yeah.
It was like, whew, this is like high def madness.
Yeah, it was enough for me that I was like, I think I'll wait for the diagnosis to
Yeah.
get back on these humdingers. These are not fun.
How are the mosquitoes where you live?
They are very settled this year. We have a lot of bats. I don't know. We
Ooh,
haven't
that's
had.
good.
We have a lot of horseflies actually. Not that we
Ooh,
have.
those are the worst.
Those are the worst. My son is literally like he won't go outside.
They're the
Or he's
worst.
like they are terrible.
And they're itchy, the itchiest
yeah, they're
bites you
bad.
can get.
They're so big. It's like a hummingbird knocking into you. They're terrible.
Down at the Jersey Shore,
Oh,
if
yes.
the wind is coming from the bay, that blows them all from the reeds to
Oh,
the beach
God.
and ruins the beach day.
Oh, that's awful.
But if the wind blows the other way, it keeps them at bay. But man, when they show up,
Terrible.
why even go?
Yeah, no,
They're
that's
so intense.
Yeah, they're intense.
If someone could kill the mosquitoes, that would be great.
Yeah. Get more bats. Release the
I know.
bats.
Do you ever have I was thinking, because in LA we have them. We never
Yeah.
had mosquitoes forever, and now we
Right.
have them. They came over on cargo ships, and now for the first time, with this invasive type of mosquito.
My
we
friend,
can't crack it.
I have a good friend of mine lives in Alberta, Canada, and she had her wedding on her like family homestead, like this beautiful like prairies, like
Yeah.
outdoor wedding. And what she didn't know at the time was that her neighbor, her crazy reclusive neighbor, was breeding exotic mosquito species.
What?
Yep, as a hobby.
What?
And we were destroyed
Oh my
that night.
God.
And it was like all outdoor tables, and they all were under the tablecloth of the outdoor tables. So all of the guests were like, I think I might need a transfusion.
It's a nightmare.
Just welts covering our bodies. Yeah.
my
Who breeds
Who breeds mosquitoes?
exotic mosquitoes? Tropical level mosquitoes for fun.
That is
That
awful.
guy. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep.
I was thinking of installing a bat box.
I installed one.
You did?
Yeah, I don't know that anything's living in it. I
Oh,
think
really?
they prefer my house. Prefer to live in my home.
Oh, really?
Yes.
They're in the attic?
They're definitely in the chimney and stuff.
Oh, creepy.
Yeah, but they're great.
They do a good job.
We just went to Botswana actually. We just
Botswana.
got back. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And we went into a tree, and then there were all these bats up inside the trunk of the tree was hollow, like alive, but like there was a big hollow section of it, and
Yeah.
we went in, and there were just like 1,000 bats just flippy flopping around.
Why'd
It
you
was
go in
really-
there?
Well, because I like I like those
Oh, you do?
nocturnal creepy creatures. I like to see them. I'm like, please live. We need your work.
I know, but they're so creepy with their little faces and their little
I
hands that
don't.
hold on to their wings.
There's something I don't know. Rodents are not my squeamish. Like rodents don't get me.
Snakes.
No, I no problem. It's for me. It's cockroaches. Oh, I can't even. Oh, okay. Oh.
Are you a country mouse or a city mouse?
I think I'm both of like in equal parts. I'm a both. I need variety. I like variety. I like dynamic variance.
Yeah.
So I like city for a couple of days, and I like country for a couple of days. I don't like the city in the summer very much.
It's rough.
It's rough. And cockroaches come into our apartment occasionally in the summer. That's when they're really primed to come out of your drain, and that makes me. Yeah.
What about rats?
I don't know. I don't want them to pop out of my toilet, but they don't like when I see them, I don't have a reaction to them.
Right.
They don't like scare me. I don't.
But a cockroach.
Sorry. I really like. Yeah. My daughter is kind of like living in the city and working this summer. And one came out of her closet and she was like, I need you to drive 4 hours to get here and kill it. It's in my closet. And I was like, I'll barf.
I can't do it.
I can't help you. Now you want to live here. This is the deal.
We do a thing on this show called An Uncomfortable Moment. And, sometimes we take a deep dive on the internet and look for things on people.
Oh, great.
Other times it's we cause the uncomfortable moment ourselves.
Okay.
And this is one of those.
Okay.
I don't want you to
I'm ready.
to judge me or anything, but
I'm ready.
I've always been a fan of yours. You always make me
Thanks.
laugh. I always find you courageous.
Oh.
And I know you're involved in your shows now and your podcast and all that kind of stuff, but I have been, without your permission, pitching some projects with the two of us.
Great. Okay.
And the first one is a animated series of you and I. This is ChatGPT came up with the animation.
Look at us.
This is called Twisters.
Love it.
And I've been pitching it. I haven't had any bites yet, but ChatGPT did that.
I really like it, and I'm sorry that it's not an awkward moment for me. I'm all on board. Let's get devoured by a twister.
The thing I don't like about ChatGPT is it's ignoring what little fluff I have in the front of my head.
What is going on with your hair? That's not correct.
Yeah.
That's not, but they did put me in a blazer, and I appreciate the accuracy. I feel like the depiction of me is more accurate than you.
Yeah, you look great.
Oh, thanks.
This is one, if it doesn't work out, because I was like, wow, look what ChatGPT did. And then I asked it to put us in Titanic.
Oh, you know what?
Right?
We look great.
We do look great.
We look great. I feel you do need to go back in and get your hair right. 'Cause that's not correct.
Thank you for saying that.
It's a disrespectful rendering of your hair.
I actually was like, well, it's not, my fluff's not going to last forever. It's not terrible.
You have kind eyes. You know what I mean? In real life and in the depiction of you. And our eyes are full of adventure.
We are.
We're ready for the next phase of life.
We're in love.
We're just like that couple caught at the Coldplay concert.
Oh, how funny was that? What a treat.
Oh, my
I love
God.
that story so much just because, the news is so horrible and just horrible things happening.
Yeah.
And then we all just had it felt like a 1980s moment of we're all just having fun with this horrible.
Can you imagine how badly those two very established couples are trying to, they're begging, they're waking up in the morning and praying to God on their hands and knees for the story to end. And we just brought it back to life.
I know. We can't stop. We really can't stop.
I just can't quit it.
Oh, my daughter keeps sending me TikToks of other places that are mimicking it. They had the two in Philadelphia, the two mascots.
Oh my God,
The
really?
big fluffy mascots with they get caught on the camera and the one turns. And this is all it's shamed.
Oh God, I want to say to those two couples, this too shall pass, but you have to give us a little more time to
It really is
talk
so
about
much fun.
uncomfortable moments.
It was so fun. What were they thinking?
Oh,
You're at a
got to
Coldplay
be.
You're at a concert.
You can't, if you're going to do that, You've got to accept that you can't leave the hotel. No. You can't take it out in public.
Right, exactly.
There's rules.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Even if it wasn't up on the thing.
No.
Someone saw you.
There's people all around you.
Right.
You don't know. This is not intelligence. This is arrogance.
Yeah, right.
This is arrogance.
It's CEO level.
It is.
I'm untouchable.
Yep. No.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
And that's why we get to still talk about it for just a smidge longer.
That's why our affair is going to be good, because we put it in the guise of an animated series.
Exactly.
We're just tell people we're working.
That's right.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What is the best version of you at 80?
Oh, God.
Where do you paint that picture?
I joke about it a lot.
You do?
Yep. It's me and Jason. Kids are all around. We're having a family vacation. And I'm just topless on a beach in Ibiza. And I'm listening to... And I'm just like DJing for a group of 80-year-olds. And I'm just eating the best food and living my life and listening to great music.
Nice.
You know what I mean? I feel like that
Yeah.
would be the freest, because I don't go to topless beaches and I never would.
Right.
Except I feel like it's something that because I keep joking about it.
Yeah.
I probably there's a portion of me somewhere that's like, I really should do it. And I think when I'm 80,
Yeah.
I will not care at all by then.
Yeah.
I will feel no shame. So I imagine it's just like a version of me that's totally without shame. And I'm
love it.
surrounded by my loved ones, listening to great music and eating great food
That's amazing.
and swimming.
The only flaw I see in your plan is the loved ones wanting to hang.
With me topless, they're definitely taking care of me in this scenario. They're like, this is horrible. This is her last. They're like, I had to take time out of my job to watch my mom's knockers bounce around. And, like, this is the worst. And by then, they're like in their 50s. So,
Right.
like, it's horrible for them on multiple. They have lives.
They have
and
lives and
responsibilities.
spouses and-
My daughters are probably in perimenopause. They're like, this is.
Yeah, they're going through menopause.
Oh, yeah, it's awful.
Oh, it's funny.
But I don't know, because I'm in my 80s.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that, though. Yeah, it's the not caring.
They're not just like letting go
Yeah.
of all of that. The more you let go of that stuff,
Yeah.
and I do it increasingly, and I'm sure you do too. Like it feels just like backpacks coming off. Like,
Yeah.
just like
I know.
freedom.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
Just like not looking in a mirror.
It's great.
It's such a great thing.
It's so great.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
I know.
Yeah.
I
love
know.
it.
My father's that way. And I really think, and he would hate that I say this, but I think he leaves the house most of the time without thinking
Yeah.
or caring.
Caring.
Yeah, I have pants on. I got shoes. Let's go.
We saw a guy today. We were walking down the street. I was walking down the street with two of my 3 kids, and we saw an elderly gent, top off, titties out in the sun, all tanned. He wore shorts. He had shorts for decency.
Yeah, nice.
You know what I mean? He wasn't breaking any laws. Tube socks up to the knee, newspaper under his arm.
Oh, jeez.
Like heading to the park. You know, just like slowly, old man gait, making his way to the park. He's like, I'm tanning. I don't care.
I used to
don't
talk
give a
about those guys
damn.
in my act. I said just walking down the street like an expired rotisserie chicken.
Yes. Exactly.
Just don't care.
Just don't care. You're like, I'm going to read the paper.
I was trying to tell my daughters that I said, you see guys running, no one has a shirt on.
No one's has a shirt.
I'm like, why can't I just go out there without a shirt?
You're not ready. You're not ready.
I'm not ready.
And I'm not ready. And I'm not going to do that either. And even when I see people without their shirts walking around, like a big part of me, like
Yeah.
I am wearing a ruffle collar blouse right now, like very like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm very much like, well, I'm not here topless. What are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
and then don't try to sell me on some bullshit that your nipples chafe under a tank top. I'm like, I wear things over my nipples all day and all night. Like, it's fine.
That is the
You
go-to
just
excuse.
have to get used to it.
Yeah.
It's not a problem. But I know that
Yeah.
should be my future because I'm
Yeah.
so weird about it.
Right.
In my 55-year-old life. So
It's beautiful.
It would be ideal if I could just full circle it. It'd be great.
Well, this was wonderful. I hope you had a good time.
I had a great time. This
yeah,
was so
it's
fun.
nice spending time with you.
So nice.
And enjoy this with your family.
Thank you so much.
And if you have any questions about your bread journey,
Yes.
I stand ready.
Okay, thank you.
I could help you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
There's nothing better if you do get into it.
Okay.
Just having the house smell like bread most of the time.
It's my favorite thing to eat of all things. Like, I
Yeah.
don't understand people who don't eat bread. It's not logical.
It doesn't make any sense.
Sometimes my kids are like, I don't need any bread with that. I'm like, bread is biblical.
Yeah, it is.
Bread was there before you.
Yeah.
So that's why we eat it.
Yeah.
Okay? Eat
and
it.
the reason people can't eat bread now is because they're not eating real bread. If
Not
you make
eating,
your bread,
exactly.
it's not. You don't get fat. It's fine. It's good.
Fine.
All right.
I will take you up on that. Thank
All
you.
right. I'll stand ready.
Thank you.
Good luck with your tour
Thank
and your
you.
podcast. What's the name of your podcast?
Choice words.
Choice Words.
Yeah, choice words. We
Nice.
love it.
We'll post it up in the thing so
Thank you.
people know.
Thank you.
You're the best.
You're the best.
Thanks, kids.